What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger. We are back at you again today for another MLB 17 The Show episode of Risers and Fallers, doing our weekly roster prediction. Guys, I don't have a ton of new content for you. As I looked up and down the stats for Major League Baseball, there weren't too many new names that stuck out, but as always, hit me up on Twitter, leave it in the comment section, let me know who you think should get an upgrade next week. And also, I want you to focus on your favorite team, your specific favorite team. Leave it in the comment section. We're going to be kind of doing like a sub-series to this series where I'm going to go over each MLB team and focus on one player that should and could get an upgrade this season. So let's jump in today's content. We're going to start off with a guy who I'm more than likely going to butcher his first name, Avisail Garcia from the Chicago White Sox. This dude is having a really good year. 342 average, 384 on base percentage, 8 home runs, 34 runs batted in, which is 10th in Major League Baseball. Over his last 7 games, he's heating up. 367 average, only 2 home runs, 9 RBI in that span. He's hitting both sides very well, though. It's interesting. Versus lefties, he's hitting 431 with a 452 on-base percentage. Only 1 home run and 10 runs batted in. But against righties, that's where all of his run driving's coming in, all of his power. 7 home runs, 24 runs batted in. Speaking of power and a guy who's playing very well, Yasmani Grandal, player for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Only a 298 average on the season, 363 on base percentage, 5 home runs on the season, 22 runs batted in, but he has been tearing it up in the month of May. 383 average with 15 runs batted in and 2 home runs for Yasmani Grandal. Over the last 7 days, he's got a batting average of 350. He's been providing a lot of run support for the Dodgers, who playing very well over the last couple weeks. So check out Yasmani Grandal. Not too far from being a gold card, guys. I think he's an 82 or 83 overall currently. So again, told you I didn't have too many people to focus on, but one pitcher that I gotta talk about, Jose Berrios from the Minnesota Twins. 3-0, he won another game today, 1.66 ERA, 22 strikeouts, but 18 of those 22 have come in his last 2 starts. He had 11 against my Rockies, and guys, this card is a very low overall right now, and I think he has potential to be very good, but this is an investment that you're going to want to make so far. I don't think he's going to be a silver this week or next week, but he passes the eye test for me. I watch him absolutely dominate my Rockies. He has filthy stuff, and I think he really has good potential. He followed that up with a great outing again today against the Baltimore Orioles. Another really good lineup, so he's got potential. Let's see if he can continue to do it. Batting average against is only 111. Some other pitchers that we've talked about in past weeks that could still get upgrades this week. Michael Fulmer, he's still pitching very well. Dallas Keuchel went on the 10-day disabled list. Let's see if they catch up and give him his diamond card that he deserves. Zach Greinke got an upgrade last week, but he had another good outing this week, so maybe Greinke gets boosted up again. And guys, Greg Holland, I know he finally got his well-deserved upgrade. He is a gold card now, but I think if he keeps up doing what he's doing, we could see Greg Holland, another silver to gold to diamond closer in this year's game. You better go invest in him. So some guys that I've talked about in past videos are still tearing it up, and I just wanted to spend the end or the last half of this video kind of going over those guys again. Michael Conforto hit another home run yesterday, 333 average, 425 on base percentage, 13 home runs, 31 runs batted in. Over the last 7 games, Conforto has had 4 home runs, 7 RBI, and a 444 average. Michael Conforto is definitely a guy that if you haven't been investing in over the last couple weeks, you're kind of behind, but it's not too late. I think he's going to be gold. Aaron Judge, another big-time name here for people who can go from silver to gold. I think a lot of people have been patiently waiting for that to happen. He hit a little bump in the road, but it wasn't a big bump. It was very tiny because he's still playing very well. 315 average, 419 on-base percentage, 15 home runs, 30 runs batted in. He's basically top 5 in both of those categories. Just a great season for this rookie from the New York Yankees. He's right around 1,000 stubs right now, a little under, I should say. When he hits gold, I'd imagine he might go to maybe 1,500 stubs to 2,000, so you can make some profit there. And then Corey Dickerson, he was in my video last week. I just feel like I need to bring him up again because he is really playing well for the Tampa Bay Rays. Hit a couple home runs last week. He's hit a couple more this week. 337 average for the leadoff hitter of the Tampa Bay Rays. 385 on-base percentage. On the season, he has 12 home runs and 23 runs batted in. That's pretty impressive being a leadoff hitter. Over his last 7 games, I mentioned he hit some home runs last week. He hit some this week. 4 home runs, 8 runs batted in with a 360 average. He's a great power hitter, but he's adding that average and he's getting on base. That's going to make him a dangerous card. I think he'll be a gold by the end of the year. A couple different guys that we mentioned there could go silver the gold, but you guys let me know who you think's going to get an upgrade. And again, we're going to do a kind of a second series to this where I'm going to go by each division and focus on one player from each team. It'll probably last 2 weeks or so, depending how quick I'm able to turn these videos around. But again, I want you to focus on your team and you let me know one guy that you think should get an upgrade and why. And I'm going to research, and I'm going to do a lot of research and give you those videos. We'll start them hopefully this weekend and just keep pumping them out until we get through all the teams. Thanks for watching. As always, guys, I am Popular Stranger, and I'm out. Peace.